I'm at 5503 Barrett Lane in Burlington, Kentucky, doing a sanitary lateral inspection. They've had some backups, and so we're doing an inspection to try to find out what the cause of those backups is. I'm going through the clean out in the pantry off the kitchen, and I'm going to try to go both directions, go upstream and downstream. I suspect the issue is downstream because it has been backing up into the utility room, which is maybe 10 feet away. The drain in there is about 10 feet away from this clean out, but we're going to go back upstream first, which looks like there's already some toilet paper in here. Could just be sitting there from the backup, but there is some water. Looks like it immediately goes left. This does look flat. I don't know if it's still holding some water from something downstream. There's a Y. I believe I would be pretty much past. It's probably where that Y is probably where that comes in. And this is that toilet, I'm sure. So it does look flat, but didn't see anything too obvious as to why it would be backing up on that end, which is kind of what we expected. And that camera lens is only about a 1/4 inch off maybe a 1/2 inch off the bottom of the pipe. It looks like there's some toilet paper buildup. Not far. I pushed it backwards, but it's really not far from this clean out. Could just mean it only, it barely moves on a flush. So now I've turned and I'm going downstream. Sitting here. I believe this would be the I think this is the main line I just dropped into. We're going to see if we can make it all the way out of the building and to the outside clean out. So we can inspect this whole line. And this could be a situation where you got low flow toilets and a flat line, and so the toilet paper is just not going far enough and it's causing backup and building up. There's a T-in, which is either the bathroom or that's the next unit. It's kind of hard to tell. Hoping that we can make it all the way out, that I'm able to push it out the full 200 feet. Or at least, we'll be able to get to that outside clean out and be able to look at the whole line throughout the other units. So far, this main line looks pretty clear. So what may end up being the culprit is just this spot right here from this back bathroom, or the front bathroom, the one closest to the front door. And if that has a low flow toilet, that it's only making it right before, like right at the bend before this clean out. And blocking up the line there. Talking to the people that live here, it seems like it's backing up into that, only into that utility room, and backing up into the back shower or tub. So here's a drop off, which could mean we're outside. Could be what I'm looking at right here, could be the outside clean out. So I'm going to actually pause the video here, and I'm going to go get a locate, find out where I am. That way, because I think I'm actually out of the building at this point. It says I'm 134 feet roughly. So I'm just going to go check, because it's diving. And went vertical, horizontal, and now it looks like it's wanting to go vertical again. So I just want to check to see kind of where we're at and find out if I've made it out of the building yet. Okay, so looks like right there we're getting ready to drop into the main. I'm outside. It's gone past the outside clean out and kind of went over a little bit and is dropping off into the main. So we went through the whole thing. The rest of the line, looked good. Obviously if it's backing up in here, it would have had to have been this unit or one of the two downstream, or at least most likely between here and the next one, being that the other ones haven't had an issue, at least not the same issue as this one. So the main line looks pretty good. I think right where this clean out is in the closet here in the pantry, it looks like if you go upstream a little bit, there was some toilet paper. So I'm going to pull back, and then once I pull back and I'm up in this clean out, I'm going to try to run some water and just kind of see the effects of that spot. So that is the clean out right here. If you see that on the top of the screen, that is the outside clean out. said, may have some issues with the bathroom lines that go to main fixtures, just because it looks pretty flat back in here. I don't know if they're all flat like that inside the units. This is the only one, but I haven't seen any buildup other than, right by that clean out. So and there's the drop in from this unit, the Y in. You can see the buildup there in the line. And here we are at the clean out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstream first, take a look at this bend right here. And I'm going to run some water in that back bathroom and see how well this is getting out. Water is on in the back bathroom on the sink. So just running that water doesn't seem to be pushing that toilet paper down at all. I can't tell if that's toilet paper or wet wipes. If it's wet wipes, I can see why that would make it even worse why it's not moving. But I'm going to go ahead and flush the toilet, see if I can get it to move. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be moving real well. Seems like a pretty hefty belly. Seems like we finally pushed it past it, but And it looks like that's, yeah, right here at this turn is probably the culprit. Looks like we got a belly at that turn and right before it. So it's kind of starting before the turn and gradually gets worse until we hit that turn. And then and then from there, it's getting caught in that turn is what it looked like from before. I was able to get it to move with a second flush. But yeah, I think that's, it's like that joint and that turn is what we're, because now it's drained down. But it looks like that stuff was caught right there at that turn. And we have a belly here towards the main belly. Looks like it's right here at this clean out. I didn't see anything real obvious. There's a slight belly here at this clean out, but right before it. It looked like that 90 there looked worse when the stuff wasn't moving, but running the water long enough and then an extra flush seemed like it pushed it down. So maybe that's, you know, you could try to start with that and make sure we're flushing enough, getting enough water down through there to try to push it to make sure it overtakes that belly. But other than that, I didn't really see any glaring, you know, broken pipes or anything. Just that the small belly here. And based off where the backup is, I'm assuming that this has been the issue, just to build up of toilet paper and stuff, getting stuck there, and then, you know, hardening and stuff building up behind it. Not enough water, consistent water flow pushing it down. So, but that'll end the inspection at 5503 Barrett Ln.